sun is calling your name, another chance to rise, no need for shame. The world's not perfect, but your heart is bright. Even in shadows, you carry the light. Mistakes are teachers in clever disguise. The fall is just the start of your rise. Each path you take is a step ahead, with love in your soul and hope in your thread. Echo above limits, let your soul resound beyond every wall. Let your voice be found. Your truth is power, your heart is flame. Rise past the fear, rewrite your name. Dreams aren't silly, they're seeds you sow. Water them daily and watch them glow.
Hey there, welcome to EAL Podcast. This is a solo podcast where I dive into innovative way to make education accessible and empower for everyone. I'm your host Sid, and today we are exploring something close to my heart: how English and American Sign Language or ASL coexist in school to create a vibrant, inclusive classrooms. Whether you are an educator, a parent, or curious about bilingual education, this episode is for you. We will cover teaching strategies, student experiences, and the magic of combining these two languages. Let's jump in. So, this ASL and the sign language in English and education, this is all about deaf students. So, how deaf students can learn English? Let's start with how they learn English. For many deaf kids, ASL is the first language, and English, whether written or spoken, is a second language. So, how do schools help them to master it? One approach is bilingual bimodal education. This means using ASL and English side by side. Picture a teacher signing a story in ASL while pointing to the English text on a whiteboard. It connects the visual language to written words, building vocabulary and reading skills. Students back this up, showing it boosts comprehension for deaf learners. Another strategy is visual scaffolding. Teachers might use the diagrams or videos to break down English grammar. For example, to teach "the dog runs," they would sign the sentence, show a picture of a running dog, and also highlight the words. It's engaging and makes abstract concept concrete. I have heard from the deaf educators that these methods were the game changers for them as students. They didn't just learn English, but they felt empowered by it. It's about using ASL as a bridge, not as a barrier to English fluency. Next, we are discussing about the classroom signs that every teacher should know. Okay, this time let's get practical. So, if you're a teacher, knowing some ASL can transform your classroom, whether it's a deaf school or a mainstream one with the deaf students. So, what signs should you know? First, core instructional signs. Think, learn, question, read, and write. The sign for learn is a hand near your forehead moving outward, like knowledge flowing in. These signs let you give clear directions without relying only on speech. Next, behavior and emotion signs. Signs like please and thank you, calm, focus. These all terms create a positive vibe. Signing focus to redirect a student is quick and inclusive. Everyone gets it. And don't forget content-specific signs. In a math class, signs for add and or subtract clarify concepts. In science, try experiment or energy. Pair these with English and you are reinforcing learning for all students. So, my tip is use apps like ASL Coach to practice or try a sign of the day with your class. It's fun and it builds a sense of community. I have seen classrooms where everyone, from deaf and hearing, uses signs, and it's like they have created their own shared language. Now, let's talk about why learning both English and ASL is such a win. It's not just about communication, it's about supercharging your brain. Research shows that bilingualism, including signed and spoken language, boosts cognitive skills like problem solving and multitasking. Kids who learn ASL and English are training their brains to process information in unique ways which give them an edge. For deaf students, English opens doors to college and careers, while ASL keeps them connected to the culture and community. For hearing students, learning ASL builds empathy and a marketable skill. Think jobs in education or interpreting. I am obsessed with dual language programs that teach students in both ASL and English. Schools like Texas Schools for the Deaf are doing this brilliantly, blending ASL story with English writing projects. It's inclusive, innovative, and equips students to thrive in a diverse world. That's it for today's deep dive into English and ASL in education. We covered how deaf students learn English, essential classroom science, and the brain-boosting benefits of bilingualism. These languages aren't just tools, but they are a way to build connection and inclusion. And here is a call to action. Teachers, try one new sign in your classroom this week. Parents, check out ASL resources online to learn with your kids. And I would love to hear your stories from bilingual classrooms. Next time, we will explore something new for our podcast. Until then, keep learning, keep signing, and keep making education a safe place for everyone. Thanks for listening to EAL Podcast. This is Sid signing out.
Go above limits, let your spirit fly. Touch every heart and reach the sky. One the voice the world will recall. Stand in your light, give it your all. So keep your head high and spirit wide. You're not alone, love walks beside. With open hearts and fearless stride, we live, we learn, we light the sky.
Okay, let's move on.